This is Rasta Gal, aka Angelic Empress. Welcome you to my channel. Just want to say wagwan to all my loyal and new subscribers. Big ups to everybody that is also watching. Definitely tread lightly. And if you would like to join the vibes, subscribe, hit that notification button so you know when I drop a beat and you don't miss out. I want to get right into the message, the energies I've been feeling lately. My, oh my, collective, it's been really heavy. So if you definitely have the time, tap into this message, make sure you grab your drinks and snacks and tap in. I wanted to go over a song that's been just dwelling with me over couple of months now, and I feel it's perfect for this message. And then I'll get into my dreams and downloads and just the energy I was feeling. Okay, I may throw in some tarot, so this may be a lengthy message. We'll see. Okay, the song is by Jane Echo. It's called Sold Out, the album. And the song is called Ways. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. At 44 minutes to 4, an angel walked through my door, opened the windows to my soul, told me I think you should know that there's no slowing down. As the globe spin around and around, you gotta keep going, you gotta keep going. You better keep going. You better keep going. That's why I keep going. That's why I keep going. You better keep going. You gotta keep going. Hey. If there's one thing I should learn while in those counting lines or trying times, it's that everything takes time. You have got to lose your pride. You have got to lose your mind just to find a peace of mind. You have got to trust the signs that everything will turn out right. That's why I keep going. That's why I keep going. That's why I keep going. I gotta keep going. You better keep going. You better keep going. That's why I keep going. Hey, collective. I was trying to get the song out before I got emotional. Every time I was wanting to share this song, it just hits home, it hits to the core, and I just start getting emotional and I just don't get through the song. So this song, I really felt for this message and just for the energies that you're possibly are feeling, collective. I hope this song is encouraging you to keep going and trust the signs that everything will be all right, that everything will be fine. And that is the energy that I was feeling and that I've been feeling for a couple of months now when hearing this song. Especially when you feel at your lowest. I don't know, collective, if you have gotten to your lowest in energy or just your lowest in your emotions within your mental, if it has affected your physical, if it has affected, just your spiritual energy overall. Definitely, if it has affected the energies, has affected your heart space. Again, this message is to encourage you to keep going. You possibly are going through, I'm channeling now, if I haven't said it, you're going through some awakenings, you're going through evaluation spiritually. Maybe you're evaluating yourself on a physical note. You're going through reflection. Collective, you could be feeling not only just your energy you're going through within internally, It could be also outside energies that is influencing that is heightening those energies even the more to your core, collective. And it's okay. It is okay for you to be in your feelings. It is okay to feel that way at that time. You are validated to feel that way. To be in your feelings again. But now, release it. After you feel it, release it so you can heal and move forward gracefully. That is like my title of the message here. Overall, collective. And this song by Janie Echo, she was really, again, just maybe she has encountered, you know, a supernatural or a paranormal experience, you know, but by what she stated on her phone on this song that I sung to you, she probably have experienced a interdimensional out-of-body experience, or she experienced a supernatural feeling, a supernatural encounter, because this song is just making me feel like she has. Maybe you have, collective. In my previous messages I expressed to you, I have. You definitely, I'm telling you, we're not alone here on this planet. They come to you when you least suspect it, and they come to you when you need it, collective. I'm talking about as in the galactic realms. I'm talking about as in higher beings, especially if you are getting spiritually attacked, gang stalked, spiritually bullied, cyber bullied. And you are here on this planet trying to raise the vibrations, or you're just showing acts of kindness, collective. And however you're doing in your life, whatever you're doing in your life, I'm telling you, they're watching us. They're checking and watching our hearts, judging us by our hearts. We could say whatever we want. We can act out however we want. Okay, we could put on a show, a facade. We can do anything for clout, but they check our hearts, collective. God definitely checks our heart. The universe, they check our hearts and our mind space. Definitely our hearts. Okay? My gosh, collective. It's already getting deep. So remember when I left a message pertaining to the acts of kindness, and I'll have that video down below. So trust and believe, like what you say. Sometimes we have to be careful what we say, because it's in what we say we could speak death or life into ourselves, you know, let alone into others. If it's meant, you know what I mean, to head towards the others. If it's not meant for the others, for instance, you are speaking negativity towards somebody, right? And it's not meant for that person that they're speaking upon has done nothing wrong to the opposite person that's speaking of ill intentions. It will reflect back to that person that spoke negative intentions. The universe, again, is always listening. They're always watching. They're checking our vibration. Possibly someone was trying to bring down your vibration. I mentioned to you just recently that, you know, when you're facing spiritual warfare, you know, it's about the vibrations and energies. Okay, so energies from the highest of the high is watching, as well as the lowest of the low. And if people have been Again, throwing out any kind of wickedness, witchery, any type of love spells, voodoos, frozen spells, illusion spells, emotional spells, energy manipulation, death spells. Trust me, they're going to reap what they sow. Okay, I'm talking about your enemies, anybody that is feeling or has that 7 sins of energy within them, that demon that is in them, okay, that has took over their bodies, that's full of the envy, lust, jealousy, the 7 deadly sins. They will reap what they sow. Let me get back into what I was saying previously. So the message, when I said even the act of kindness, any ounce of it is always uplifting yourself and your life here on this planet, your time on this planet, and as well as the vibration on this planet. When I left that message that day, within that night, someone showed me act of kindness, which I was surprised. And I was just like, what do you know? I just left that message, and the universe is showing me what I mentioned, what I said, what I spoke out, what I wanted to see, or just for my collectives to experience and see. And I was shown that at the time that I needed that act of kindness to be shown to me. And I was just smiling. And I said to myself, and when that occurs to you, collective, accept it, especially if it's of good intentions. You know, use your discernment. But if someone is showing you from good intentions, from their heart, you know, they're willing and wanting to help you. They didn't have to, but they just, something in them was like, I'm going to show some kindness in any way. Accept it. Because then you're showing the universe, you're showing Mother Gaia that you're open and willing to receive, that you're open to accept. You're in that receiving energy. And I accepted. I definitely did. I said to that person, thank you. Wow, I appreciate it. And, you know, if I see them around, I will bless them back. And they said, I'm always being blessed by somebody or something or someone. So I'm paying it forward, is what they said. So when you're paying it forward and you're showing act of kindness of any kind from your heart with good intentions, not ill, dirty, wicked, nasty intentions, you will receive that back. I'm a witness of that. I experienced that when I was younger. I remember when I was in church, I'm going to go ahead and just share this. And I gave my last, I didn't know what giving offerings were at the time. I was just so excited and happy to give. You know, that basket was going around, and I was just happy to give the last bit of money I earned or I had. And I was just happy. Within that day, maybe within 2 days, I believe, or within that week, I received the same amount back. So that was my first time experiencing giving with a good heart, giving with no intentions of wanting it back, giving with pure and good intentions, healthy intentions, given with passion, given with excitement. It will come to you in so many other ways. So that's what occurred, collective, this past weekend, or just within this week, because I gave that message the other day. But collective, my thing is with the astral projection that could be occurring with you, spiritual spying, illegally spiritual surveillancing or spying on you, if you have experienced that or going through that, if you are going through just cowardly people or energies that are literally spying on you, monitoring energies. When you experience that, I know it's heavy. I know it can be so redundant, so irrelevant to you. It could be ridiculous what we all go through when that occurs. Just know good is around the corner. Just know that breakthroughs is around the corner. Breakthroughs is happening now. Just know that blessings is around the corner. Why would they be monitoring you so heavy if something good's not coming around the corner? If something good is not occurring in your life now, possibly, or will be, collective. It's always a reason and meaning to things. And when we're in the thick of things, when we're in the thick of our emotions or feelings, we're in the thick of situations that we feel we can't get out of, and we somehow get out of it by the grace of God, they're monitoring. They're monitoring. And I'm talking about people that are distorted. I'm talking about people that is not healed. I'm talking about people that has bitterness in their heart. They don't have no kindness in their heart. I'm talking about people that want to continuously, again, spy on you. They are full with low frequency and energies, dirty entities that are tired, okay? Or they're trying to tire you out. And it's okay to admit that you're tired sometimes, okay? Collective, I feel that, again, you are going through breakthroughs, or you're getting through something that had a strong hold on you. You're getting through it. And that's why I sung that song in the beginning. You got to keep going. That's why I keep going. You better keep going. If you are facing, again, illegal spiritual spying, astral projections of any kind, surveillancing, monitoring, okay, trust me, they're being watched and they're being seen, okay, and they're being or going to be dealt with by the higher realms. I'm gonna go ahead into my dreams and downloads. So I would say maybe 2 days ago, after or before that previous message that's down below, that I will attach to this message. I seen an old ex-boss in my energy. And collective, I don't know about you. You seen the pictures of the male figures too. I also heard a man's voice last night. But let's go into this one download I had from yesterday or 2 days ago. I just saw her in my dreams. It was of a female ex-boss. So this could be energies that are just trying to tag on or just watch you and monitor you in regards to your life, that did pertain to your work life in the past, or they just want to see what's going on now currently in your work life. How are you receiving your blessings? And I'm referring to all past energies that are just dictative, distorted, controlling, self-righteous energies, collective. Mm-hmm. This could be referring to females. Okay, I saw that in my dream. This could pertaining to females that again are of your ex-bosses, could be of siblings. Okay, I heard a voice of my sibling maybe 2 months ago. They called my name. Okay, that's the entity that is on these energies, that's in these energies, that has taken over on these energies. Okay, the monitoring energies that they carry, that is in them, or these are just the lower realms, the dark forces, okay, that is shape shifting into these energies, into these people to monitor. Okay, if they are thinking about you, if they have you in their mouth, have you on their mind, they're monitoring you, collective. My gosh. These past energies that I felt as in a female wise could be involved in religious groups, occults. This could be of a couple or of an individual. Mm-hmm. The male energy. Oh, before I get into that, in my third eye, I also just saw a woman looking at me. And usually when they're demons, they just look at you with their black eyes. They don't say anything. They just watch you. So that's monitoring spirit, the demonic monitoring demon. And I literally saw that as plain as day in my dream after leaving that message. That's down below. Okay. And it was of a Caucasian lady. It could be of any race. Okay. The other lady that I said as in my old boss, that was of a African race. Mm-hmm. The other voice I mentioned to you that was of a sibling could be of African American race. Lately, I've been seeing a lot of Asian energies in my race, in my race, in my dreams. Okay. And from previous, I've seen of Hispanic culture in my dreams. They could be Spanish. They can be Mexican. So a lot of cultures I've seen in my dreams. And that they could be of that energy and of that person. They could be young and old. These are age gaps, that big age difference of people, energies, and just of people I've been seeing and hearing. But yes, when I saw in my third eye that Caucasian lady, and she just stared at me, and it was a demonic energy just staring at me, and the eyes were black. Excuse me. This is not the first time I've seen energies like that in my dream. So heavy, again, monitoring. You are moving forward, collective, no matter if you're being monitored or not, in your 5D or 3D, you're still selling away. You're still going. Mm-hmm. The signs, as in zodiacs, these energies could be of a Libra, Virgo, Taurus, Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn, Cancer, Aries, Virgo. Zodiac signs that could be in my energy or that I've been feeling lately, that are spiritually monitoring you, collective. Take this message if it could apply or resonate, and leave it if it doesn't. Let it flow. Let it go. Still let it heal you. I haven't said that in a while. But those are the signs of these monitoring energies that I saw in my dreams. Monitoring my work life. Want to see what blessings is coming through. And this is what people are doing. These are what these monitoring energies are revealing to you. If there wasn't and your energy is heavy, I'm not saying not to expect blessings and not to expect breakthroughs, but something good is happening in your life or will happen in your life. You could be seeing fairies. Fairies could be working behind the scenes, collective. For you, with you, along with your ancestors, spirit guides, angels, guardian angels, vengeance angels, archangels, definitely fairies. Maybe you've seen orbs, maybe you've seen a flash of light that just, they're so fast, they whiz past you so quickly. The fairy energy. Maybe you saw yourself in a fairy ring. I don't know if I revealed that, but I have. Protecting you. Ancestors protecting you, watching over you. Maybe you have experienced that. And it was just such a welcoming, warming, protective energy and feeling. Maybe in your childhood, again, you're feeling those past energies from your childhood you're releasing. You're finally breaking free from. You're finally letting go. That was having a strong hold over you. These past energies want to still keep you in that type of defilement, that type of distorted energy, mindset, feeling, and you're breaking free from it. They have no grips on you. Maybe they was trying to turn you against yourself, collective. Sometimes we can be our own worst enemy or critic. Maybe you're finally just accepting yourself for who you are and what you are. I saw myself carrying a whole bunch of bags, but it wasn't just of my energy or my bags. It was of other people's bags and energy. People's bullshit, people's baggage, people's traumas, people's secrets, people's, again, energy that wasn't yours. And you're just releasing it. I saw myself just dropping the bags and walking away. And maybe you can visualize yourself doing that. All the baggage that you carried from your past till now, you're letting it go. You're just dropping it right wherever you are. You're just dropping it. And you're walking away freely. You're just letting it go. Let it go. And walk away. Collective. Oh my gosh. So that's what I've seen in my third eye, as in that demonic energy that just gave me that stare. I mean, and they just looked at me. And just of the, again, the past female energies that I was feeling and the zodiacs that I call. Somebody could be of a Indian background. I saw a Indian person in my dreams too. I forgot to mention that culture. And I saw an Ankh in my dream. So definitely of a Jewish religious energy I was feeling in my dreams recently. Ancient energy I felt. You could have an ancient background, ancient bloodline, collective. People are trying to harvest from, take from, steal from, thief from. And your ancestors is saying, you can't tap into her or his Akashic records any longer, anymore. You have just a higher divine source that is protecting and governing over what is yours. People have to earn your time and energy, collective. They have to earn and have the right and consent to be in your energy, to take or be a part of your daily life, night life, or of your time. You have to be the chooser, not the chaser. You're not waiting anymore, collective. You're possibly not selling anymore. You could be thinking another way, always had that mindset of thinking out the box, or you possibly are having that mindset now. You're starting to. Of your life and the people in it that choose to be in it. You choose to have in your life. You're not overthinking, or you're trying to not overthink. You're not selling. You're setting up more boundaries than ever, especially towards the energies, especially towards the energetic energies and demonic energies, especially towards the people that was of the past or of the present that you no longer associate yourself with. You are being a choosy lover, even the more, collective, and by all means do so, especially on an energetic level and on a physical level. Do so, because people needs to earn your time and energy, or they have to pay up. It's not free. It's not free. You cannot be harvesting, stealing energies. You possibly are getting real tired of people harvesting and stealing and clouding your judgment, trying to cloud your third eye, trying to make you lack judgment, or just have lack in your life, period, with their projections. And if it's not just the people you see in front of you on the 3D realms, it's the demonic forces and entities that want to whisper in your head, in your ears, when you're dreaming, just throughout your day and night. You could be clairaudience. You could have that special gift. You're hearing things. You're not going crazy. That's just a gift. I spoke to you before. If you're getting spiritually enlightened or going through spiritual awakening, spiritual advancement, those could be one of the cognitives that you're hearing within your mind. And you got to be discerning of what you're hearing and who you're hearing it from. Because I'm telling you, the higher realms will not speak death to you. They will speak life. They will not make you feel down and low in frequency and energy. They will pick you up. They want the best for us and our energy. To pick up our frequency. They want the best. So you know if it's making you feel low, making you feel empty, making you feel worthless, making you feel not welcome, not safe, not wanted, full of lack. You know what energy and frequency that is, who it's coming from. The Dark Lord, Hades, whatever energy you want to give it to. The devil, Lucifer, Satan, and his minions. Whatever vessel it's using. As you come more enlightened and aware, you will be able to read people's energy. You will be able to know if they're covered with a demonic force or energy that comes with them, because you will pick up on their residuals of their energy they left behind, or that is around them or in them, because it will affect you. The frequency will knock your frequency off. That's what they want to do, collective. They want to keep you down. You see these fairies here that's just chilling and relaxing in the shadows. They're not full of a lot of light, like they're reflecting. They could look bored. Anyway, these energies want you to my gosh, collective. Whoo. Let me go over the dream I had last night. So I literally heard a man's voice. And he said, I don't know specifically the words, but he said, you are in a situation because you are that situation. So it's like a saying, as if don't hate the player, but hate the game. And I'm saying to you, yes, you should be upset at the player. We're supposed to know the game, but sometimes we get tricked. Sometimes we get stopped. We get sidetracked. We fall a little, but we get back up again. But that's what the energy was reminding me of. It was trying to say, you are your situation. So stay in it. Stay stuck in it. Stay wallowed in it. Like this fairy you just saw. Until you shook yourself back up. Shook yourself. You shake it off. You shook yourself out of that mind fuckery or the spells, the illusions, the fears, the voodoos. Whatever energy that's being sent to you, on top of how you're feeling, they like to attach to your energy when you are going through things of any sort. That's when they want to attach and latch onto you to make the situation even harder to get out of, to entangle you in even the more. That's when they like to attach. The man voice literally said, you are in the situation because you are that situation. You're of it. My gosh. I'm saying to you, collective, you're not your situation. You're capable of leaving whatever you're going through by any means and by any time. Okay? When you leave a situation or from a person or things, don't you realize it just depends on, I'm out in my living room and my neighbor. You can tell when you're going through a situation with someone that is of low frequency, because your life was a certain way. Then when you attach to a certain energy or a certain person, your shit starts to crumble. Things start to just fall at the wayside. You start to lose things more. And who's gaining that energy of that source and of your blessings and power and just of your miracles, and the other person's feeling a little bit more better than you and uppity, and you gave them a boost, that negative energy or entity that's in them, and they want more. You can sit there and talk to them and explain, I just had this and this happen. Why is this happening? And they will say, I don't know. Maybe I can help you. Maybe we can figure it out together. Bullshit. They are quick to throw the rock and hide their hands and help you look for it, collective. These are the energies and entities and people I'm talking about. This could be of old past connections or present connections. They want you to hate the game, but not themselves, not the player. These confirmation, these are energies that are being players. You just know or have to know how to play the game your own way. You are the game player. You can get out of your situations, or you can change your situations by any means necessary. Whatever it takes for you to get out of situations or to change it. Within 24 hours of the day, 48 to 72 hours, you can change it. I can't believe I heard that man's voice. It was of an entity. It could have been of a old past scorn lover. You are not your situation, collective. You are not stuck, collective. You can move forward, collective. Again, it's okay to be in your energy of feelings, but you can move forward. You just got to discern when it's your energy or your feelings or when it's not. You could be seeing 1010 endings for new beginnings. 1144, look forward to positive movement moving forward and things. These energies want to harvest and take again from your sacral chakra. You could have had sexual encounters with someone of the same sex or opposite sex. No gender specifically. Now they're mad because they can't harvest from you. You may have separated yourself from these energies, from these people, and they want to come back and latch. There's so many paranormal and supernatural things that occur with me, collective. If I was to share every single thing, I share bits here and there, you'll be like, no, that's impossible. Nothing's impossible. That's in the word. Nothing's impossible, collective. Anything can happen. What you feel or you think is make-believe, believe that, believe it. It is not a dream. Believe it. It is real out here in these spiritual streets. Believe it. My ancestors is telling me, or was my spiritual realms was telling me, yeah, she see you or he see you. Sometimes these monitoring energies want to be seen. They don't hide, and they watch you. Stare at you and just look at you like this fairy. But this is a this is a good fairy. This is a good fairy. Continue to move forward gracefully, collective. Again, if people are cowardly bullying you through cyber, through the web, through the internet, okay? Your fairies, they see it. Your ancestors in the spiritual realms, the galactic realms, see it. And they will call judgment. Intervention will occur. People will reap what they sow. If you've been going through heartbreak and pain, and you're tired of going through it, you're in that energy. This fairy here, she looking like she's just sick and tired of the sick and tired. I don't blame this fairy. I don't blame you of feeling that way. You're tired of the BS. You're tired of the nonsense. You're tired of the stupidity. You're tired of the mind fuckery. You're tired of the games. So drop those bags. Drop those people. Drop those energies. Let's continue to change and work on ourselves and our mindsets and our heart space of healing. Again, it's okay to be in your feelings, to feel, to be in your emo bag. And now it's time for us to not just only feel it and not wallow in it forever, for us to eventually release it, for us to heal, for us to move forward, for us to regain our energy back, our power back. How? By calling that energy back and source, our source of energy and light, calling that shit back. That's good shit ass energy. Call that back and claim it. It is yours. It's not theirs. It is yours. And nobody else is. They done sold their life or their soul out to the dark energies and forces, out to the 7 sins of the of the divine. Of sin, but not you. Not you, collective. I can't speak for everybody that's listening and watching me. So this message may not pertain to everybody. Again, we're all on different frequencies. We're all on different levels in our life. We're all on different just energy waves. We're all on just different schedules, timelines. And all I'm saying to you is to not give up and to keep going. We're getting close. You're getting close to a blessing. You're getting close to even more breakthroughs. You're getting close to miracles. You're getting close to goodness, to happiness. You're getting close to your blessings, collective. Another dream that that occurred with me on top of when I saw my ex-boss in my dreams, which they will reap what they sow. Whatever energy that was, all the energies I've been seeing and feeling, that energy is going to reap heavy purgatory and karma. I saw 2 Hollywood stars in my dream. Okay. Y'all know about Hollywood. Okay. That energy could be astral projecting to the normal non-Hollywood people on this platform. They could be watching my channel. They play on Bad Boys, the 2 main characters. I saw those 2 in my dream and I was just like, what the heck are they doing in my dream? Acting a fool, making me laugh. I felt it was like a cover-up. I felt like those were entities, though. Not so good. Because I didn't have a good feeling afterwards, but I got up to rebuke that energy. It was definitely a decoy, like a distraction that was trying to keep me sleeping. Now, I'm not saying that they're doing this, but I've heard of that could be happening, of Hollywood stars astral projecting, trying to be the spiritual bullies or illegally surveillancing the non-Hollywood people out here in this world. Stealing, harvesting. That's what I heard, and I believe it. You know that we say, and we also show that they are our biggest influencers. But what happens if it's the other way around? We also could be their biggest influencers, collective. As we're watching them, they're watching us, is how I look at it. This could be an energy, and that's also in Hollywood. The West Coast energy, West Coast area. Someone could be in that area, from that area. And I heard them say before I woke up, Wild, Wild West. And I'm going to put that song down there at the below. It's an old school song I thought of right away before I woke up. Maybe that has a meaning to that dream I felt and I saw and witnessed, to also the lyrics could mean something to you, collective. Remember, you are not your situation. You can get out of it. You can get unstuck. You can remove yourself out of it. I was just seeing a picture of the tarot card of the lady standing wounded in loose ropes. My gosh, fear. These energies want to continue to install illusions and fear. Things that are not real. Want things to appear as it is real, but it's not. It's an illusion. So we can get unstuck, collective, is all I'm saying. Moving forward in your divinity, moving forward in your grace, moving forward with breakthroughs, moving forward in blessings, moving forward in feeling good, moving forward in your happiness, moving forward in your love, moving forward with passion, moving forward in your dreams, moving forward in life. Period. That was definitely confirmation. Blessings is coming through from that knocking on the door. Well, that was what I had to share with you, collective. I hope that you got anything from it that will uplift you, enlighten you, awaken your consciousness and awareness. More and most importantly, move you forward. Keep going. We all need to keep going. And just never give up. All right, collective, that was it. If you'd like to know anything about me, check my bio, check my services I provide down below. Until next time, this is Rasta Gal, aka Angelic Empress. Stay tuned for more messages.